Hey guys, welcome back in. It's Ryan Lipsey.
And I'm Haley Collier, and we're with Ticor Title.
Awesome.
What's up, Ryan?
What's up, girl? How are you?
Okay.
Well, spring has sprung, which means we're in April. We just had the Masters, and we just exited Q1. So I want to do a quick look back, all the way back to January, when we had our goal settings, and people everywhere did their goal setting for 2022. And see where we're at and how we measure up. So on our team, we have our outreach, we have our revenue stream, we have our new clients acquired, and all these different metrics and goals that we set. And I think we're doing okay. We're hitting the mark that we have set out for ourselves. But many of us don't revisit after the first quarter, halftime, third quarter, etc. How do you feel about your goals, and what can we tell our audience on how they can examine what they've set out and do a progress report?
Yeah, I think it's very interesting coming off of 2021. We had an incredible 2021. I mean, people had record years, breaking extreme numbers. And so the market kind of has contracted. I mean, there's less transactions happening due to the lack of inventory. And we don't want to belabor the point of lack of inventory, we all know, but what are we doing to beat that market, to stay ahead of that market? So we've noticed that with the numbers contracting and listings actually contracting, what do we have to do is we had to X amount up our outreach. So we had to 10 times X our outreach to get the results that we were hoping to get, just because of the numbers being lower than what we anticipated on. So where are you guys at on your course? What are you looking at? Are you in the middle of getting the transactions that you're wanting to? If there's any course correction, take time to take a look at it. See like, oh, I'm doing A+ here, but I'm like a little C here. Let's try to bring that up to a B. Like, where are you at? I mean, we talk about it all the time, saying we can get from California to New York without a roadmap. But if we have a roadmap and we check in like, okay, we've made it to, I guess,
Alabama.
Oklahoma or somewhere like, we can check in on those spots to make sure we're on the right. Just goes to show where I know my geography.
Thank God for thank God for Google Maps. But no, to your point, is like you're going to encounter adversity. You're going to have a changing landscape from what you set out for way back in January. And so you have to read and react and course correct appropriately. So if you have 40% fewer overall transactions in the county, and you had a goal set for this many transactions, you've got to beef up your outreach, your nurture campaigns, talk to more people, which leads to more relationships, which leads to more transactions. So that one thing that we're recalibrating because of how the year has moved on us, and they kind of moved the goalpost on you, so you've got to adjust your approach. And so imagine a runway that shifts over to the left. Well, you better adjust your approach to that runway if you're the plane, or else you're going to end up in the desert somewhere. But so that's one thing to consider, is where am I in relation to where I set out? How far have I drifted? What can I do to get back on track? So we want to encourage you. We have thoughts on this. Reach out. We're happy to sit with you and re-examine and recalibrate your business plan and help you with your outreach. That's what we do. Any final thoughts for our people out there, Haley?
No, I mean, I think it's always great to look at what you're doing, time to course correct, see what we can be doing better. It's great to check in on your goals, because then you don't forget about it. Like Ryan said, we did this all the way back in January. Q1 flew by. It's already done. So we have to check in and make sure we're on track. And then it reminds us to, if we got to step it up, if we're not working out the 5 times a week like we wanted to, and we're only doing like 2 or 3, we remind ourselves like, okay, time to step it up here. So it's always an ever-changing landscape in our industry we're in. None of us got into this industry expecting it to be easy. We know it's a roller coaster. So check in on where you're at on that roller coaster.
Another great milestone coming up, 4th of July, is like the halftime, if you will, of the game. So where are you going to be by then? And, stay in the fight. Until next time, I'm Ryan. She's Haley. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.